Yo, what's going on, guys? Gonna be showing you the power of crit Volibear with lethality. For those of you who didn't know, Volibear's Q and W can both crit, and he also has really good AD scaling on his Q, W, and R for physical damage, so Volibear has the option to run that way. He's also decent playing him AP or playing him tank, many viable builds, but one of his best carry builds right now is to run him with lethality, going for early prowlers. The nice thing about prowlers is it gives you an extra dash essentially, and it helps you to land your stun, because when people are running away from you, it's pretty hard to actually hit them with your Q if they're fast. So with the prowlers, it helps us to get on top, and if you can consistently land your Q, you can consistently land your E, and your E does a fudge loads of damage to them. It's got percent base damage and shields you, so landing Q is absolutely essential, particularly against enemy champions, because obviously monsters aren't going to dodge your E. Monsters stand still, and they're not actively trying to outplay you. We have Prestige Attack, Triumph, Tenacity, Last Stand, Celerity, Water Rock, and attack speed, AD, and armor for best build possible. We'll drop E around 128. Get that shield nice and early. Get that damage going on. When you're farming on Volibear or taking fights, try to pay attention to your passive. The more stacks you have, the more attack speed you will have. Plus, you get this big AoE on-hit damage as well. Go ahead and auto W reset. Your W has more range than your normal autos, and so does your Q. They're both really solid auto resets. And if you use your W on the same target more than once, it does extra damage and heals you even more. Going to pop off on him. We have our passive stacks up. This is why Volibear clears better off of blue side rather than red buff side. On red buff, the camps have a much farther distance in between them, to where it's kind of tricky to string them along. Auto W. Finish them off, or Q over, get down our E early onto the big one, because we want to keep our passive up. Doesn't really matter if we don't get the shield at this point, because we're full HP anyways without potion from our W spam. So here, for example, I'll put my E on cooldown, get it down on the red buff ASAP, pull it to me. We'll go ahead and smite it because we have multiple smite charges here, or we're soon to have multiple. And I'll do the same thing with my E. I'll use it over there because I can use my W to finish off this guy. And then we'll head on over. This gets our E on cooldown sooner, and it gets us starting the next camp sooner, to where we're able to take this extremely rapidly. And we finish about 305. We're walking away. I'd say that's about a 305, 303. Pretty solid full clear time. Now we can invade the enemy jungler since she's not going to be done yet. Most junglers finish around 3 minute 30. We want to max Q first. It gets more damage, lower cooldown, and more movement speed. She's not even over here yet. We're going to get our E down. Auto W. I actually missed my E on her there. That was a pretty good fight for me. I think she got a ward on this, though. Not sure where the enemy mid laner is. I can loop back around, though. There's nothing really forcing me to stay. I can play this as fast or as slow as I want to. It's a nice thing about Volibear clear is it sets you up to pwn your opponent. Hey, Diana. Go and smite that away from her. Yon's trying to chase me down. We get her with a W auto. And now Diana's going to die. Down you go, friend. We'll walk back into this, get him with an auto, get him to auto Q. And yeah, well played to them. Big play on their part. Volibear is really strong in the early game. Level 3 plus Volibear with double buffs is extremely scary. Tryndamere is happy because he got a red buff and a kill out of it as well. Malzahar pushed the wave, so Yon misses lots of golden XP. We could back at this point. I kind of want to stay, though, because I have double buffs for a moment. I want to get opposite side scuttle. Stop Diana from getting it, at least. She still can't fight us. Volibear's too strong as long as we land our E on her. So you pretty much will stun them inside of it. So you'll Q, then E, stun them inside. The E goes off. They take the damage. I'll be backing here. I'll hit this plant to keep up my passive. Kind of want to do Herald real quick. I mean, Gromp here real quick since we're already here. Gromp gives a lot of golden XP. First item back, you're looking to get as much of your prowlers as you can possibly afford. Loads of burst on it. Queuing in between camps is nice. You can get there sooner and still apply your Q damage if you use it at the right time. Takes a little bit to get a feel for it. I even mess that up sometimes, but as long as you are taking advantage of the movement speed, it's kind of what we're trying to do. I'm gonna go ahead and reset. I can hit Krugs, dive top side. Dragon is an option here. I'm not too concerned if they get it though. Though Volibear does fall off, we could just play for a Herald. Boo buff up in 50, so yeah, I have plenty of time to at least get Wraps crossover through mid. I guess I could do that. Wraps will probably give me level 6 here. Volibear typically hits level 6 around 7 minute 30 or sooner, just like any other jungler would do. Typically a bit quicker since he has such a good full clear. He gets his camps on respawn faster there than most junglers can. Being able to do a 305 full clear is kind of unheard of. The only jungler who can match Volibear clear speed is Karthus. That's actually it. Karthus is the only one. We're gonna stun him. Oh wait, Malzahar's out of mana. I didn't realize that. There's not much Malz can do here. That sucks. I didn't realize, since Malz was out of mana, that was a complete waste for me to go for. Bard's pushing me away. It's kind of annoying. Ezreal's 2 kills up. Huh. Yeah, this is weird. Or it's taking control of the map. I don't want them to get Dragon. I have such a big advantage on the Diana. That'd be very sad. Ganking for Malzahar is hard because he doesn't do a whole lot till he's level 6. He was level 6 though. It's just he was out of mana and I wasn't really paying attention to that. I'm down to take drag. Go ahead and pull this guy out. Get him with W. Big heal, big damage. You pretty much don't take damage from drags as long as you're using your abilities. Smite at 600. Nice. Typically, you do want to take your R bot side because you can set up a double kill, deactivating the turret and whatnot. Your R is an AoE slow and damage tool. If I could have done it over again, that's what I would have done. Just bring it bot side instead of mid. Yone's so slippery too. It's kind of hard to even pin him down. Oversight on my part. I kind of just want to reset. I'm on a weird spot of the map. I don't have my R. I guess we could look to dive bot lane here. Diana, we know for a fact, isn't here now. I'm gonna get my E down. Stun inside W. Well played from the Annie. She probably didn't need a flash there. She was a little scared to take damage. I am stealing these minions from Ezreal, but I'm setting up the wave at the same time. To where I'm going to run forward, get her down with the E. We get the big shield, and we walk out with the Q speed up and the Annie shield. So that's how it goes. We see their jungler top side. It's an easy dive opportunity even without R. Ezreal's probably a little annoyed since I took his minions, but I had to. Not gonna just stand there and let the minions chomp me down. A little surprised to see Diana show up because my R's up here. Inside my stun. Oh, I have to flash here. I should have just R'd to get the extra health. I still probably would have died because of the Bard Ignite. Bard Ignite OP, dude. And down goes Bard. Diana has nothing left over. She already threw all of her burst on me. Let's go ahead and pick up Prowlers. And I'm a little tempted to get Magic Resist. Suppose we don't need to, though. We'll just pick up a Longsword. Usually you'd go for a Collector at this point if you're turbo fed. Otherwise you could go for Edge of Night, kind of like a Kha'Zix might want to. Edge of Night makes you tanky. If they're turbo tanky, you could even go for Lord Dominic's Regard. They have a Zac or Ornn. They're not really tanky at all though, so we won't need Lord Doms this game. I don't think we'll need Heal Cut either. I want to go bot and gank it with my Prowlers. We'll play Draxel win con here. Don't know if it's worth or not. She doesn't even have boots. We'll run her down here. With a Q, into E, Prowler, W, auto. Down she goes. I would love to dive this guy. He's so cocky. Hey, buddy. Down you go. He thinks he can just stand up there. We throw out an ER into a Q, auto, W. Down he goes. We stun him inside of the E. Alright, let's go ahead and back off here. You see the Diana's dead. I don't really know where the Yone is. Okay, I see where Yone's at. I'll just clear into Herald here, reset for drag. And we'll take drag as well. The most important Herald is the one you get before the 14-minute mark, because 14-minute mark plates fall off. So any Herald after 14-minute mark is a lot lower value. What you end up doing with the second Herald is, if you can't fight for the next dragon, you can kind of threaten inhib turret. Your team should group up mid and start pushing as dragon spawning, and then it forces the enemies off of it because of the Herald threat. And if the enemies don't back off, sure, they get dragon, but they lose like 3 turrets. You don't necessarily want to take inhib pre 19-minute mark though, because you can't take Baron yet, and then you have to deal with your super stealing all the golden XP, since obviously super minions are really strong. I don't trust this Malzahar at all. I haven't seen anything out of him. With how much Yone roamed this game and got wrecked by roaming, this Malzahar is not up CS. I'm going to keep playing around my bot and top. I've seen a lot more from them to have faith in them. So Diana is bot side here. We're going to go Herald immediately. She has Nash. I think she got the shutdown on me, so she got a lot of gold. This is stupid. I have to run away because York's here. I don't think Yone realized it, or Yone just didn't have R. That's pretty frustrating, though, to have Yone come and push me off a scuttle. Malzahar dallies a little bit. Hopefully Tryndamere gets it. Nice, nice, nice. We get the assist. We'll take this and push into drag. We need our teammates to push up so the enemies can't cheese it down. Diana shreds stuff like dragon. Her passive is 300% bonus damage against monsters, so by the time she has some attack speed, she absolutely dominates it. Okay. Get the stun, W auto, smite him. We'll take out the turret here. Oh, I'm dead. Turret OP. Fight overall turned out pretty well. Just needed Tryndamere to tank a bit more, but like I said, it turned out pretty well. Would have liked to lay Herald before I died. Be able to come out of base and get dragon. I'd say Collector here. Collector or Edge of Night. Could also go for our tier 2 boots. They don't really have flat armor penetration or anything, so they are triple physical. We'll push plated, then we'll get Collector. Lucids are certainly strong on Volibear. With 80 Volibear though, you're super bursty with your one spell cycle to where you don't really need your abilities to come back up in a fight typically. So we can kind of path more into plated or merc treads since they have a Yone, York, and Kaisa that's triple physical. It makes it a bit easier to just go for the plated instead and get super tanky. Yeah, they're coming over here right now. These guys love to contest things they have no business contesting. Diana's not even alive, so I don't know why they think they win this. Yeah, these guys are in trouble here. They way over lingered. Yone's toasted. Get him with a Prowler Q. Down he goes. Q smacks him in half. I'm going to go farm up these camps. Get my green jungle item done. Extra shield and tenacity. Keeps you alive as you go in. So you can do all the bursts before you die. And if you get off all your bursts, there's a good chance you're going to live. The enemies will die. R is doing a whopping 600 damage. My goodness. That's a lot. Holy crap. That's near like half my own health right now. like I said, the Q and the W can crit. Q's doing 442, W's doing 262, and it does up to nearly 400 if I've already used it on that target recently. I have one treat. I can take a camp here and get my item finished. Rook's pushing up though, so we'll Q ER into this, down him inside, W, down he goes. You want to wipe this wave so it doesn't get the turret. Having the turret vision is extremely nice. Still have Herald, we could lay that. I want to wait till we're more grouped up as a team. Or at least wait till my R's up so the enemies will group up on the turret and we'll wipe them. We'll reset here, pick up Collector, look for a team fight. Oh, they quit. Alright, so they actually quit pretty early. We'll go ahead and do a part 2 because this game was so short. I'll see you guys there. Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to part 2 of Prowler's Crit Volley Jungle up against Evelyn. Gonna be looking to do a full clear, killing her on Krugs or killing her when she comes to gank topside. Most full clear junglers will start bot side for the best leash possible and clear towards their top. They start bot because they can get a leash from the AD carry and support. Looks like they're actually doing an invade here. Don't see that every day. But yeah, they're actually doing that. I'll go ahead and get a word down on Evelyn's red buff just so we know for sure where she's starting. I don't think I'm going to actually get to start in my own jungle here. That's alright. I'll just start on her Raptors. Not a huge deal. We see their top laner went there, so he's not going to be here in time to like kind of comb through and check for us. That's one downside to bringing your top laner into an invade like that. Because now they're kind of left vulnerable to me taking what I want, and they don't really know. I'm not even really sure if Evelyn stayed. So Cho'Gath's greeting out here really hard for the kill. They're trying to poke Caitlyn down underneath the turret. We should be just fine. Volley clears well enough. We'll go ahead and lay a word down here as we're finishing up. I would like to know if Evelyn started on my red. My teammates didn't really get a word down. It kind of sucks for me, but not the end of the world. Genius gets first blood. Looks like Cho'Gath stayed. That's going to tilt Caitlyn like crazy. Cho'Gath is willing to give up the first full wave of minions. That's not worth at all. And now I'm going to stay and take Evelyn's stuff. Cho'Gath doesn't even have TP. He's not going to be able to get back to lane quickly at all. He's just kind of running around. He's getting decent success though. LeBlanc can follow the ganks. Fiddle support can obviously follow ganks. Yeah, it's turning out quite well for him, all things considered. Oh, she accidentally just getting creep blocked there a little bit. Stun card, she just kept running. Not seeing the Evelyn. My bot side might be gone. Nope, it's not. Let's see where she goes. I think she's gonna come top and I'll kill her here. If I was Evelyn, I'd come top. It's gankable. She's gonna check right here. Alawi's kind of giving it away here. It's a little frustrating. I wish Alawi didn't do that. I'm gonna flash stun, W auto, down she goes. If Alawi would have just played it cool, Evelyn would have pushed out more. I just needed Alawi to essentially act natural instead of acting aggressive. That's alright, we get the kill. Good, good, good. We can move back and get a pretty good reset. We'll play off double scuttle here. I don't want to smite it, it's already almost dead. I already have a W on it as well. I'm not even level 4 with my clear. Neither's Evelyn though. She missed out on a lot of camps there. It's the biggest downside. If you're gonna do kind of a late invade into the enemy's jungle, you need to kind of see it through because you're pretty much guaranteed sacrificing your own jungle when you do that. She does end up getting the bot side scuttle. She got there in time, just barely. I'll go ahead and stay and clear this out. I'm still on blue buff. Might as well stay. I could back and get serrated, or I can wait to get a serrated and boots. I'd rather have serrated and boots. Looks like Jinx is pushing. Might be able to gank bot here. I'd love to continue the full clear. This is too tantalizing to pass up though. Oh, it's stupid fiddle effigy, man. Fiddle effigy is gonna get in the way. Swain doesn't quite get the hook. Yeah, I just got it back now. That fiddle effigy, tough to deal with. Needed Swain or someone to go pop it. That's fine. Probably just grab early. Ooh, wow, you're dead. Alright, never mind. Come on. Oh man, I'm getting so much time wasted here. Alawi is toasted. Just canceled my recall, very cool. It cost us 5 seconds or so. I was thinking of going for tier 2 boots, but I think I'd rather just take tier 1 plus serrated is fine. Push back into my jungle. Clear towards Evelyn's blue buff because I want to fight her on that. She shouldn't be able to solo me. Nice Swain hook. Just needed that when we were there. Jinx is too low. She's not going to stay. I don't think I'd be able to even get a kill if I went down there right now. Let me get a ward down right here. It's going to help track Evelyn. If she pushes into my jungle, we'll know where she is. Fiddle support's actually pretty strong. I like it a lot. If you can make it to level 6 without doing anything weird. It's got great roams and good trading potential. Typically you want to play it with something like Draven though. Like an all-in 80 carry or a Trist. Something that can follow you up heavily. Playing it with Jinx is a little weird. Since Jinx mainly just needs a support to pill for her because she can already provide all the damage her team needs. Her blue's up in roughly 30 seconds. I need to pick up oracles. I definitely need oracles. I don't think this is warded though. Auto QW. Hello Evelyn. We get the little TF follow up here. I wasn't necessarily expecting him to follow up, but I knew I could push her out of her jungle. At least draw her bot lane up, and then I'll look to run away. Cool, and we get blue buff. I'll look to stay, take as much as I can. Oof, there's nothing to really stay for, actually. That sucks. There's really nothing here. Suppose I should stay for dragon, then. I'll smite this early. Let's have 2 smite charges to use. Oh, seriously? That's lame. That's really, really lame. LeBlanc randomly rotating up. That was really weird because TF kind of has a lane control there. So her roaming up had consequences. I mean, her roaming down like that. Very strange. He's probably going to hit 6 before me. At least you would think she would. I don't have much CS, but she has even less than me somehow. We're both heavily delayed on our 6 with the way I pathed, taking her camps and stuff. She's going for Scuttle right now. I already know. I don't think I can get there in time, though. So it looks like she skipped Scuttle, went straight for the mid gank. TF was like 10 damage short. I don't think she has red buff yet. Wait, no, she does have red buff. She's going for Scuttle, though. Hey, Eve. Just on her side of the E. I have R to run her down here. Just flash W. If I R and she flashes away, I'll end up just wasting R and flash instead of just flash. Wait, why am I even checking this? I already know it's not here. That didn't make any sense. I already knew she had a red buff. I guess that was just to check for raptors. Auto WQ. Time for Herald. They're actually up a kill right now. Her 6 is so delayed. 9 minutes in. I just hit 6 as well. Smite this guy down. I would like to be able to keep Herald here. I think I miss out on it now. I should have just followed that rat all the way in for that. What a scumbag. I didn't think Herald was going to full reset on me like that when I was kiting it back, but it literally just full resets. Very unfortunate. I'm actually not going to word for that. Eve is 6. Yeah, I'll take this top side. I'm going to go dive this Cho'Gath. He needs to suffer. I hate when people roam to things they have no business roaming to. Push the wave. I'm going to turn off the turret. And I don't know what that was. That was a huge waste of everything. That's alright. I should have just pushed the wave myself. Since we're ahead, we don't want to be wasting too much time kind of in one spot, getting very little done. So we need to kind of push around with tempo and purpose. Constantly absorbing resources and pushing the enemies off of things ideally. So here we want to get the turret. We'll lay it once it's down to about 2 plates. Alright, that's fine. That is big, big, big. That's first turret gold plus the plates. First Herald's really important for getting plate gold, especially if you're on a tempo style jungler. Eve drops charm on me, so we know she's kind of top side. I am going to go Merc Treads this game. They're extremely magic damage heavy. Push out towards red buff into drag. They have LeBlanc, Fiddle, and Eve, so that's triple Sork Shoe plus the Cho'Gath, which is magic damage. It's an easy Merc Tread pickup. I'm thinking we'll go Edge of Night since they're ability heavy. Go Edge of Night into maybe a Maw Malmortius or Edge of Night Collector Maw. I'm going to skip Krug because I want to stay towards the center of the map here for Dragon. Auto Q. Yeah, I want to stay towards the center here. I don't want to go all the way down. These guys are low. I might be able to kill them both realistically if I had art. Eve's top side. She's going to lose her whole bot side jungle. One of the other perks to building Volibear, either AP or AD, lethality, whatnot. Since your abilities are doing a lot more damage and our autos are doing a lot more damage, we can clear faster. That means faster dragons, faster invades, higher tempo in general. Fiddle and Jinx are going to be coming back to lane here. If I go to Wolves, I think I'll actually be safer that way. They're more likely to check through Gromp as they come back, but not necessarily Wolves. I have R for LeBlanc. Kind of want to relay my control word. Hey, Eve. That was a bad E on my part. Hit her with the Prowlers there. She's getting away. I'm going to path away from their bot lane here. That was not the best R on my part. I'm going to die for it. Wasn't expecting Cho to be there. I was trying to use my R just to kind of go through chains and to give myself more HP, but I don't think there was any getting away at that point. In hindsight, I should have just fought their bot lane. Knowing if Cho was there, 100% would have just done that. He did 359 damage, my goodness. Push for Serrated. We'll head top side. I don't think we can even get the next... Oh, wait, we can. Yeah, we can get the next Herald. I think we kind of end with next Herald. Bot lane's full item. Cho's full item. LeBlanc is not a full item. If I was Evelyn, I'd go bot right now, but she might go top just because Alawi's pushed. She can't kill Alawi with Cho'Gath, though. Alawi's going to heal too much off of them since they're both melee. She's going to be hitting them both. Yep, there she is. She's top side. That's a mistake. There's nothing for her to really get out of that. Try to stay in her jungle as much as I can. But she's still top. She doesn't have Dark Seal or Mesh, so she's not going to be able to really do anything top. Hey, LeBlanc. There goes half your health. And I assume she dies for that. Boom! There you go, LeBlanc. Merry Christmas. Yep. Alright, auto in the Q. Yeah, she has to R. She's going to flash W like we did last time. Down she goes. Very nice. This TF starting to build a very solid CS lead over the LeBlanc. I have my R here. I want to gank bot. You really should try to gank bot when you are 6 or whatever. They rotated to me really fast. They're getting off some insane pinches, honestly. They're all getting that same exact time. Their bot lane's just sitting there waiting when their turret's all the way up here. They're not really too concerned about last hitting. I kind of just want to go for Collector now or Umbral Glaive instead of Edge. I want to get extra gold from getting kills. Was it an extra 25? Yeah, it's an extra 25. Let's finish green jungle item, look for more objective fights. I can kind of just full clear into Herald here. Look to wrap the game up from there. The enemies are playing pretty slow. Looking at the scoreboard, there hasn't been that many kills for how long the game's been. They're mainly waiting for me or my teammates to play up, and then they look to punish. Seems to be their main playstyle at the moment. Jinx is about to pop off. Eli's out of mana. Swain. I don't know what maneuver you call that. Walk through the turret, lose 90% of your health, and then feed Jinx a triple. I guess that's what that maneuver technically goes by. What in the world, dude? My goodness. She's really staying, huh? She's got a red buff. The Fiddle Jinx are starting to way outscale the Caitlyn Swain off that fight. Drop the E on her, Prowler, and the stun W auto. Got my slow on this guy. I also have my Merc Treads, so stun him out of the drain. Looks like Evelyn took the Herald while I was bot side, so look for Dragon while 2 of them are dead. So Lowry needs to pick up a tier or something. She's constantly running out of mana. That's very cool. Love it to see the Cho'Gath there. He's pushing us off Dragon while their bot lane is dead. Meanwhile, Alawi can just kind of farm minions because minions are way more important than Dragon, 100%. Alright, I guess we're giving Drag. If we're not going to fight for it when their bot lane's in base, I'm not going to fight for it when they're out of base. They can just have it. I am not fighting for that. Absolutely not. I'll pick up Collector first. We kind of need a ward on it though. Swain seems to be out of wards. Basically, the way the fight should work is Alawi should have enough mana to press her abilities, and then she should just stay alive and kill everyone. But right now, she's too squishy. Even with her CS advantage, she's just dying really fast. Before she has a chance to really heal off of everybody. The stun W auto. Prowler auto. Down she goes. That last auto attack chunked. I'm just going to stay mid. I'm not going bot. I don't trust any of these teammates. Wherever I am on the map, I'm going to try to stay there and take as much value as I can. Hey, friend. Oh, Evelyn's here? No way. Why are they not on Dragon right now? I don't understand. They're not playing for objective. They could have taken Dragon for free. Huh. Just gotta stay alive here. Now they're going for Dragon. I'm more than eager to give it away. Like I said, I don't trust my bot lane at all. They're gonna let me die. Watch me die, not rotate. Alawi's certainly not gonna rotate. Gotta play greedy right now and as much gold and XP as possible while giving up some objectives in the short term. It is what it is. Sacrifices have to be made. They're kind of looking to rotate right now. I don't like that at all. Alawi's gonna die if I don't lay that control word. She still might let herself die. Hopefully she doesn't still let herself die. I laid a control word for that. She must have me muted, dude. She must have the whole team muted and her eyes muted. Because she didn't move when we saw that coming 10 seconds ago. Absolutely brutal. We got R ready. Just gotta wait for our opportunity. If we run out and die through a shutdown, the game will be essentially over. Need to avoid these weird fights where it's not around an objective. Hey everybody. I was about to RN. In fact, okay. Jinx is on Ghost. It's making it hard for me to get to her. And I died, but I got the freaking Cho'Gath. Cho'Gath pressed R on me. I was wondering where all my health went there. Because LeBlanc bursted me the moment Cho'Gath pressed R. Cho'Gath didn't even... I don't think he even killed me with his R. I don't think he did. Pretty sure he didn't. Nice. Oh, no, it was the clone. Never mind, not nice. TF's walking into the Eve, while Lai clumsily just kind of walks around. Yeah, it's tough, man. These fights are going to come down to whether or not we can burst down, basically, like, Jinx. If we can kill Jinx to start off the fight, we'll be fine. It's tough with her Ghost Flash. If she has just one of them, it makes it kind of hard to get to her. Mountain Drake. We'll see how that goes. No, Caitlyn, you cannot have this. You're far too insignificant and weak. She's not really hitting anything in terms of doing damage. Even though TF's 1 and 4, he's actually doing more than like Caitlyn and the Elia combined at the moment. Not sure where Cho is. Bot lane didn't finish pushing mid before they rotated off to Baron. She actually wasn't able to get through my shield there. That's kind of cool. Pull this out a bit. Choder is over here. As though is the rest of their team. We can't really stay for that. Have a pretty big CS advantage on Evelyn. Pretty big item advantage too. Gotta focus the Jinx. LeBlanc's burst, she's gonna Zhonya's whenever I try to burst her down. The Jinx has a lot less survivability. She doesn't have HP items or armor. Getting a level 3 R will help with that. In theory, Alawi should outscale with her heart still. A lot of what their team is trying to do. As long as she keeps building magic resist and I kill Jinx, then no one will be able to kill Alawi. She'll have too much MR and tankiness for these mages to cut through. Jinx has to die. She's their only physical damage source. There's nothing over here. Does that give me 25 gold off effigy from my collector? It almost seems like it is. Hey, Jinx. I'm going to turn off that turret and sit on Eve's head. And then I'm going to possibly die while Alawi tanks turret. Alawi did a really good job tanking turret there. If she wasn't tanking that, I would have died 3 times over. Almost got the Eve. Got her to use up her R. Fiddle pops R. Down he goes. Oh no, they got this. Dang. That sucks. I don't want to show up on Scuttle with 0 HP while Evelyn's still alive. She might come and look for me. I want to pop the big one with the W to heal. There it is. We'll head right over. Jinx threw out her R. She didn't really get anything for it. Eve R should still be on cooldown even with Ultimate Hunter. With what she's building. What are you doing, Eve? Whoa, do you see my W there? That was so weird. It kept getting canceled. And my auto W were both somehow getting canceled. That dragon's super important. Since they're building Sork shoes. Eve goes in. She can actually kill both of them? How? My goodness. I have to wait for my R to come up for I can kill Jinx. We need more crit. I could go for an Infinity Edge, because like I said, W and Q both crit on Wooly. Infinity Edge would be very solid. Maybe Infinity into Sterix. Sterix for the huge amount of attack damage and AD. We don't win Baron fight at all. There's no way. We're not fighting that 2v5. They can have it. If Evelyn, who's like 1 kill, can kill 2 of my teammates, they can have Baron 100%. There's no reason for me to try to steal it. It's just too much. We'd be better off staying alive. Not throwing shutdown gold, because the odds of us stealing that when there's so many is way less than half. It's a guaranteed loss if I die there. Versus us staying alive, and it's kind of on them to force something to happen with Baron buff. I know I'm killing the wrong one there. It is plus 25 gold though. I R'd through his fear. Probably a waste of our R. I thought Jinx was there too. Just fiddle though. LeBlanc was able to weasel her way out. Whew, man, this game is slowing down. Holy moly. Jinx is pushing up by herself. She didn't stay with the wave. Rely on the split. Her heart still has a decent amount of stacks. About 500 bonus, 1300 health. Part of the issue is Cho'Gath's doing so much true damage with his R. Regardless of how much magic resist she builds, the Cho R is going to chunk her every time. She should get to a critical mass point where she can easily survive his R and have enough HP left over to heal off of everybody. I think Phil's gonna set up over here. Nope. He's just sitting there in the middle. My E drop, but didn't quite kill the LeBlanc. Nah, you're not gonna get away, dude. Boom! If I had my R, Jinx would die too. Q Prowlers Auto W. Down he goes. It is kind of nice that I get an extra 25 from Collector on the Fiddle Effigy. It's kind of cool. My R's up. Could kill Jinx. Let's grab this real quick. Nice, Alawi barely solo kills Cho'Gath. Holy crap. Did they nerf Alawi or something? I'll have to take another look at those patch notes. I've never seen an Alawi struggle to solo an immobile melee tank before. Regardless of the discrepancy in power. Gotta kite this away. I'm going to die. Oh, we get the stun W. Yeah, it's not worth though. Jinx red buff autos are ridiculous. She has so much gold spent too. Whew. We don't need heal cut. Not against their team. Having something like Black Cleaver would be decent. I think we should just full commit to the Infinity Edge though. Could even go Lord Doms because the Cho'Gath. There's really not much ability haste with crit items unless you go for Navari. We're at 40% now. You need at least 40% on this. I think we should go for Shojin final item because it gives so much ability haste the more AD you have. Gives a lot of AD as well. Yeah, we'll go Shojin final item here. Looks like we're going to give up another dragon. Possibly, if the Lai doesn't want a TP for it. Gotta kill the Jinx, first person. Has to be her. My flash is up. Might be able to find it here. I was gonna flash for it. Cho'Gath's a little too close. Dragon's gone. Lai doesn't want a TP. Dragon for a turret. I don't know about that trade. TF goes for inhib. I gotta push mid. Neither team wants to really team fight. My team's just playing for their base now. Oh wait, you're dead, Jinx. Yeah, down you go, buddy! Haha! Got him! Their most fed player. Down just like that. Holy crap. Our Prowler Q. That is their most important player 3 times over. Let's take this turret. They're going to lose triple inhib. In the end, that dragon will not have been worth it. So I'm going to get that fiddle off me. Holy fudge muffins. He's just walking me down with R on perpetually there. Down he goes. They're fighting without Jinx. They lose the game now. They should not have had that silly fight with Fiddle there. It's a Fiddlesticks, but he's not fed enough to go in solo and kill everyone with R. I need to flash Q on the Jinx here. Oh wait, I don't have flash. I just used it against Fiddle. Oh yeah, she gets me. Dang. We did at least get her R, but it's a little unfortunate. And that is going to wrap it up for the Crit Lethality Volibear, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is King Sticks. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.